Short. Oh, this is an nerve-wracking. Right. I'm gonna be dead center. We are starting now, by the way, okay? Welcome. No. ها؟ حياك الله. خذ راحتك. So, all right.
By the way.
هلا؟ يا نصيح صغير مكانك شوي صغير باش تحصل فوق يعني. ايه.
He's going to use a board.
All right.
It would be better for you, Abdulillah, if you said that.
There's space, by the way, over there. All right. This is a bigger crowd than I thought it would be. All right, it's gonna be a lecture. All right, I'm just kidding. All right. All right. Yep.
Okay, let's give him big clap.
All right.
Big clap one, yes.
I'm talking. That's like 10,000 decibels, by the way. All right. Citizenship. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Turki Abdul Ghamdi, and today I'm going to show you how to present a perfect presentation by demonstrating. So first of all, before we start, there are a few types of presentations. First of all, being informative. It's basically trying to give out information. And the tips about it: you use clear structure, you use simple language, and like shown here, you use diagrams, images, and charts. Diagrams, images, and charts basically, how can I say this? In Arabic, you call it خرائط مفاهيم. And some examples on it, it's like, let's just say you're gonna give lessons just like now. Let's call this a lesson. Talking about scientific topics like creatine over there. We got another type, which is persuasive, which is trying to convince someone about your idea or your opinion. And how do you do? What are my tips about it? Like I wrote over here: strong opening, facts plus examples, and emotional appeal. And what is emotional appeal? Basically, like saying real life crisis stories and other types too. Examples on it are like convincing people to recycle. Demonstrative, you show how to do it. Like currently, this one is a demonstrative presentation because I'm teaching you how to do a presentation while doing a presentation at the same time. And another and examples on it: how to use an app. My tips about it are step-by-step instructions or explanations, visual demonstrations, and clear instructions. Motivational, it's basically when you try to motivate someone. تحاول تحفز الناس on doing other stuff. This is usually used for people who have anxiety, depression, stage fright, and other mental problems or social problems. And my tips: have a positive tone and give your own personal stories. There's entertainment where you try to entertain the crowd in front of you. And how do you do that? You use your humor, sense of humor, and interact with the crowd. And examples: contacts. Sales is trying to show a product, trying to like convince other people in products, services, or ideas. And now we finished with the types. First, let's start with the presentation. So it's about digital citizenship. So look, what is digital citizenship? You have to memorize what you just wrote. Not memorize, you need to understand what you just wrote. So like I know digital citizenship is the responsible way of using technology and social media, just like it says here, that using the internet responsibly and ethically, just as citizenship in society requires. Next up, digital citizenships include you need to show you need how can I say this? You need to show just like this. This is called a diagram. Because look, there are shapes, and you're trying to make the process easier. And then you need to use lesser words and more talking in your presentation. And then, like the importance of digital citizenship: protect yourself and your data, secure communication, distinguishing between rights and wrongs, building a positive digital reputation. So look, protect yourself and your data. It's like just like you're protecting yourself in real life. That so look, just like what I just did. Use life examples. Secure communication. Yeah, use like just like here, effective and appropriate ways of communicating with others. Distinguishing. You need to understand the words that you just wrote, like distinguishing. I'm just gonna ask you a question. Does anybody know what distinguishing means? So look, the crowd doesn't know. So I have to learn and know what it means in these cases. Distinguishing is like basically finding a difference, building a positive digital reputation, just like your real life reputation. So look, principles of digital citizenship: digital access, commerce, communication, and literacy. So look how digital literacy. Look how long it is over here. All right. So look, if we just scratched the part underneath, it would have been much more simpler to take into the crowd's brain, to convince the crowd and make them understand it. Look, there are other principles also: literature, law, rights. Look how much there is. If I just said rights and responsibilities, I could have just said rights are the things that you deserve or need. Rights, the stuff that people cannot take away from you. Like, let's just say, eating in school is my right. Nobody can stop you from eating in school. And responsibilities are the stuff that you have to do in return. Just like if I have, let's just say, a can of soda, it's my responsibility to throw it in the trash, not just throw it on the ground. If you just throw it on the ground, you're being irresponsible. So you see how I just managed to make it so much shorter by just not looking at it. And now, healthy digital behaviors. Look. We should just like delete this entire part. Just think before you post. Before you post. If you're gonna post something, think what are the consequences that you're going to face when you are going to post this thing. What is the backlash that you are going to face when you upload this thing? Is this controversial or not? Respect others. So look, this is so long. Respect others. Just don't bully, basically. Check sources. Sources or the stuff that you, or the places that you get your information from, or get something from, not just information. Use strong passwords. So basically, a password is just a combination of letters, numbers, and symbols where you put it so nobody can hack into your data. That's simple. Suspicious links. Suspicious. Does anybody know what suspicious means? Does anybody know what suspicious means? All right, nobody knows. Suspicious. Exactly, Abdullah. Just like Abdullah says, like suspicious and mashkuk fi. All right, next up, rights and responsibilities. If you remember a few slides, just like a few minutes ago, when I was so long, so see, I'm gonna teach it again. I just redone it. I did it again. Citizen rights, like I said, these are examples to privacy, freedom, and digital safe digital free environment, free of bullying. Responsibilities, like I said, respect others. Don't use it to spread hatred. Report harmful or dangerous behaviors. You see, digital freedom is not absolute. You should just finish with absolute. What do they mean by absolute? They mean you can. When I say digital freedom, you can. It doesn't mean like freedom. There are lines that you cannot cross. ليس ما هي حرية مطلقة. It helps in education. Look how much I wrote. I could have just wrote using devices, no cheating or plagiarism. Who knows what plagiarism means? Plagiarism, let's just say, I'm going to give you an example. Let's just say Mr. Mustafa wrote a story and Mr. Musa copied the story.
The same story.
The same exact story. Just copy and paste it. What happened? That Mr. Musa put his own name on the paper. Like he's the one who wrote the story. He did not give rights to Mr. Mustafa. So what is that? That is plagiarism. So look how much there is. Do not copy work or resuit without attributing. يعني بدون ما تذكر المصدر. Educational environment, digital citizenship. In the educational environment, just say digital citizenship provides a lot of ways to learn online, to learn with technology. You have videos, you have presentations just like this one online. You can find them. You have Zoom meetings online. Positive interaction in educational platforms. So look, I could have just crossed this out. See, you could have crossed this one out. Just said positive interaction means just like it's like respecting others' rights and being respectful. So look, these are challenges. Now look what I've done here. So look, despite the importance of digital citizenship, we face a lot of challenges, including cyberbullying